Hey there, fellow singlephages. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the Stalwart Ancients. Episode 15, Pork-Flavored Blood, and Long-Range Scans. Break, you've got, So, I guess I should remind everyone how Death Rest works. Death Rest capacity for Break is 1, meaning that one thing can be bound to the casket. So we can do a Death Rest accelerator for that, yeah. So that you're up and at them sooner. Alright, and you are going to be given a new meal policy. Simple meals, which are, in fact, just simple meals. So putting WoW on simple meal policy. And then the type of prisoner that they are is a hemogen farmed with maintenance only. There's only 4% of that armor left before that armor becomes tattered, so I really don't think it's worth... it's not worth it to me to wear. Basically ruined already. And I'll start moving all the corpses away from the entryway. Okay. Well, maybe aggro can get nostril. You're punching a horse that I haven't even tamed. Wow, you really are berserk. He's just horsing around. Alright, nostril is also simple meals of Hemofarm. Wouldn't it be better to feed raw because they're pigskins? That's actually a very fair point. Yeah, let's do that. The simple meal, simple meal policies are going to be raw food, raw meat policy instead. Because pigskins have stomachs that accommodate that efficiently. So any meat that is not human or insect, because I really don't need them having mental breaks. And now, raw meat, perfect. Alright, I'm going to forbid everyone from going outside right now, because I don't really need them to beat up by Flip. So Flip is finally down, having done his... Oh my god, this is just freaking ridiculous. Okay, go 10 Flip. He punched a horse to death. Punched a gift horse in the mouth. Oh, you're up. Okay. I guess... Now, can y'all stop insulting each other? Everyone's been insulted now. Everybody. Like, no... Like, I guess aggro hasn't, because he runs at, like, lightning speed. I guess he has, like, speed force protection for insults. It's like, if you move faster than the speed of sound, no one can insult you anymore. Because, you know... Unless they're telepathic. And that's a superpower, apparently. I don't even know. So once Flip is up, I'll try to add that accelerator. God, everyone's just such a pain. Lava emergence. So we're going to have some lava spewing out here. So this might become left, right, impassable. East, west, impassable. Well, I guess we'll see. I can't really give you hemogen while you're in there, right? So, yeah, you're just going to have to wait. Aggro. Start delivering the materials for blueprint. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a, smelt apparel forever that is tainted. And rename this smelt tainted apparel. And then create a new one. Smelt apparel forever that is clean or tainted, that is like tattered. So tattered or tainted apparel, 51 hit points, yeah. And any hit points that is tainted gets smelted. That's what I want. Would it be a good idea to put a hemogen shelf in that room? I mean, ultimately, he takes his hemogen from wherever. You know, I don't really care where he takes it. In other words. Should you build it? No, not at 5. Combat supplier. Rhadamant, that would be up to you. If you're not too busy murdering your friends, that is. Mini horns. Given how she just treated Breakfire, mini horns would be appropriate for her, I would say. But I'm going to hold off on that. Yeah, there's really nothing I want to buy from this combat supplier, unfortunately. And then, your manipulation is 103% because of your, sensory mechanites, so maybe I will just have you make the accelerator. Screw it. Let's also put a stockpile here. I'll, like, clean the stockpile up later, but this is going to be for tainted and tattered. First, we'll do tainted. So, and eventually I'll probably put it on shelves, but critical that apparel that is tainted be put here. Oh, that should be smeltable. Smeltable tainted. And then smeltable apparel that is smeltable and nearly destroyed gets put there. Because the ingredient radius for this smelting job should not be like infinite, because I don't need that. That'd be a huge waste of their time. Alright. Breakfire now has the accelerator, and the death rest accelerator increases the speed of death rest so that he can be up and at him sooner. Your smell tainted. Oh, yeah. I see. I fixed it. Alright, Miss Red Mist, you already wearing the shield belt? Perfect. Good news is we are no longer hemogen farming ourselves, so it should be easier to be at like full capacity going forward. And I just clothed Breakfire in nicer clothing. So that he's not wearing tattered, because Red Mist like stabbed him through the bandolier into the heart and put him into death rest shock. Alright, Aggro, I'm gonna wake you up. I'm sorry, I just keep leaning on Aggro. To haul these two corpses away, because they're uggles. Wait, where are you bringing that corpse? Wait, hold on. What are you doing with this slaughterer? No, don't eat him. Haul. I hit consume? Because I did not mean to. Okay, obviously I did, but yeah, I'm glad I caught that. I was like, where are you going with that? Shout out to Aggro for somehow keeping it together. He's bloodlust. He wants to see things die. I mean, it's going to be a bit of a problem soon because he's suffering from withdrawals, but like, it was good briefly. Now it is not good for him anymore. He's hankering for some bloodlust. And I don't think I'm going to have him execute a prisoner to satisfy that. It's just is what it is. Good lord, look at this barn. It's nasty. Oops. So we are slowly recovering. So the current priority right now is to inject or clear the ancient danger and inject break. That's the plan, but I have noticed Randy has decided that my plans don't matter. So I'm making plans, but I'm not really sure I'll be able to see them through. We'll see. Can you put in a death rest injected while death resting? You probably could, but it would disrupt your death rest, and then you would have a death rest penalty. So, death rest is a deep, coma-like sleep that lasts several days and restores the body's resources. Certain genes create a need for death rest. Death rest can be enhanced with the death rest facilities, but if you cancel death rest, I guess the game doesn't, RimWorld doesn't explain the penalty for canceling death rest, so maybe I ought to explain. When you have death rest need, when your death rest is below the need here, so you see this little tick there. Oh, maybe this will explain it. People with the death rest gene must death rest every few days or quadrums. Death resting means entering a regenerative coma for several days. Going too long without death rest will give you death rest exhaustion, which massively degrades a person's physical capacities. So if you interrupt death rest, you get the death rest exhaustion. Meaning that I should not remove you from this, like, wake now. So, as you can see, well, I'm a little in the way. Waking him early will make him ill and will not benefit from any of the death rest buildings. So I can wake you early once you're in for at least 3 days. You can wake early, but any earlier than that, and there's penalties, and I don't want those penalties, so I'm gonna leave you in there. Ooh, we found some plasteel. Cool. All right, let's shut that off and turn this on. Time to kick the Jenny? Jenny's doing just fine. Would it also be canceled if someone carries you there? I'm just going to leave you there. I don't want to mess with your death rest. It's not worth it. So, TLDR is I'm not doing it. Regardless of mechanics. Waking up someone who's in a coma to inject them with extra genes is sounds like a bad time. Super Soldier Lab. Sweet. We've intercepted an unstable remote broadcast, requesting reinforcements for some unknown event. While seemingly not intended for us, the signal appears to originate from a laboratory responsible for producing ancient super soldiers. The site must contain the broadcasting station responsible for the message. It is imperative that we intercept the broadcast on site to track where it is broadcasting to. This trek might be dangerous, as we have no way of knowing what lies at the site. Remaining technology at the site could prove useful. We should look at each piece of equipment carefully and take it back with us if we dreamed of creating super soldiers of our own. And, of course, we're trying to build a lab, so, yes. Accept quest. And it is really not that far from us. What I will say is maybe I stop hunting donkeys and tame the rest. I know I killed the donkeys, but I didn't know that we were going to have a lab request, because lab equipment weighs a lot, and being able to haul it around is going to be important, right? But these things are not light by any means. All right, Break, put your request through the gene queue again. And then I'll see to it. So you have 15 hours left. I'm not going to wake you up early. Actually, you are fully death rested. So, no, I'll wake you up early when you are able to be woken up. Take that back. In terms of animals, I'm going to have Red Mist and Inu try to tame the donkeys. Because the intention is to then bring a bunch of animals to the lab once, like, everyone is of sound body and mind. Which, I mean, how things are going, who knows when that will happen, but let's hope. And, yep, we have a donkey. And horses are better, in my opinion, because they give you much better caravan speed. But I just need any caravan weight going forward. So it's not so much about the speed now as it is just the weight. And wow, we already have 2 donkeys. Redonkulous. So Flip's fully healed. Red Mist is like healed-ish. Break is going to be up in 8 hours, and the priority right now is head to the lab. Not, of course, you know, what was previously written. Now, we are absolutely going to need to leave people behind. I'm not going to be able to bring everyone. So I think it makes sense to bring Red Mist, even though she's like wimpy. Because having a brawler, even a wimpy one, is going to be probably useful, especially one that can be invisible. And then probably aggro for the shooting, maybe break 2, and leave Flip and Inu behind. Bring the OG3 with us, something like that. And, oh, you know, but you're Psycho withdrawn, so I don't know about that for aggro. Poker, thank you for the resub. Yeah, I could do, like, Go Juice for break, or for Red Mist, you know, if it involves combat, for sure. Bit of a brownout, so I'm trying to conserve power. Brownout's just a result of us using a whole lot of power and you know, the death rest accelerator and casket is no cheap thing. Okay, break is up. Healed and put back together. No, don't feed on him. And we'll be heading out in a moment. Wait, what do you... No, don't do that. I might not want to send aggro, because, like, Psychite Withdrawal is going to really do him in. But I'm a little worried about, like, not sending enough people. It's tricky. So we did just get shuttles. What do you want next? Beer Brewing, Orbital Attack, Recon Armor, Bionics, Mortars, Deep Drill, Vitals Monitor. Maybe what we'll do is... Oh, I don't know. Because I was eyeballing the Plasteel, as that would be really nice to have. Okay, these rolling black brownouts is getting old. Grab 3 components, please. And exit vault. Oh, and we need to kick again. There we go. Run at full power now. Alright, seems like Bionics is going to be the popular choice, but you can keep, of course, voting until the poll's gone. So what we're hoping to do is to put it together a team that can handle the lab. And given that, I might decide to not go to the lab until aggro is fully recovered from Psychite Withdrawal. Because I don't... It's going to take 25 more days, and I don't think it's worth having him in the current state that he is, given how important it is for him to be a combatant. I think it's a bad idea to go half-cocked, in other words. So I'm going to delay that for now. Yeah, Bionics, that works. And then the raffle timer for the donkeys. Oh my god, animal names. We got Buffalo the donkey. And... Alright, I'm going to reroll that one. Lynn Lyman. So, there's a gene pack of Breathless Beardless. And a gene pack of short hair. Neither which I'm going to say I'm going to need. Unfortunately, there's really not a lot to sell here. Whatever happened to that recon armor? Did we actually smelt it? Because, if we did, I didn't notice. Yeah, we could also sell the Tinder skin. That's a good call. That is one such gene I just don't foresee wanting or needing. How many beacons can you have? You can have multiples. Oh, look, the lava emergence. I guess it emerged here, too. And here. Oh boy, you're in a bad mood. Hey, Break, can you... I'm guessing the romance chance here is, like, never gonna work. Between, Flip and Red Mist. Low opinion. Yeah, okay. That's a non-starter. What about Break and Red Mist? Low opinion. I think they're rivals. Aggro and Red Mist? There's a chance. What about the inverse? Where is aggro anyway? Low opinion? Okay, maybe I won't play Matchmaker. It seems like it's... Oof. Vault's safe from lava? Yeah. Completely. Lava doesn't even go through, like... I mean, technically speaking, you can stop lava with, like, sleeping spots. So if I wanted this, like, lava emergence to stop, I could just do this. And stop it. I mean, obviously I'm not going to, because we don't use the outside for any reason. It's one of the rules, but, like, lava is easy to stop. You can put cloth sandbags. That's enough. Is there a way to have pawns improve opinions one another? Yeah, a whole bunch. A whole bunch of ways. None of which I'm going to use right now. Waste pack dump? No. Thank you. I mean, words of love would be like a obvious one, but if not words of love, you could always go the route of not having mental breaks of insults. I mean, that would be straightforward, because that's more or less what's been going on. It's just, it's been like mental break after mental break of like insult sprees. And working on pawn mood for the quality of the rec room, the quality of their bedrooms, the drugs and meals. There's a bunch of different ways to manage that, obviously. Eventually what will happen is the insulted, like this rivalry, for instance, the physically hideous I can't really solve, but everything else we can solve over time, you know, because their opinions of one another will snap back eventually. Alright, as far as hunting goes, I only want aggro to do it. And while we wait, clearing out the Ancient Danger might make sense now that we're kind of waiting for aggro to, like... Because I don't feel safe having aggro leave the map tile, so... Clearing the danger instead, in the meantime, might be smart. I almost want aggro to have a mental break just so he has catharsis for the duration of opening the danger. Would make it a little safer. So our meat supply is looking pretty good. I will say a bit of a backslide of rice, but I'll keep an eye on it. With how skilled we are at harvesting, I don't think it will be much of an issue. Oh, and you know what? We could do hunt 3, so we grow and plant cut as a priority. They'll help aggro. I do have a question for you guys. Should I remove Nostril's legs? So the other one has no spine, and therefore poses no risk, cannot flee or anything, right? Can't ever prison break because paralyzed. Nostril can, hypothetically. It's not to say that they're going to get away very easily, because they'll probably get killed in the process, but should we just go and remove legs? We don't have rules against that, so I figured I'd just ask. And Aggro, you're throwing a party. Sweet. I don't think you understand what throwing a party means, though, because you don't seem to be attending your own party. One thing that I've been finding hilarious is the monitor lizards have just been killing each other off. The map tile is like always full of dead monitor lizards because they are they apparently try to predate one another. Oh, right. Male and male. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to get any fulls. Good. Aggro, stop staring at the tea. You're not allowed to drink the tea. You already did a bunch of that. It became a problem. This party's trying to offset that. He's like, but I want drugs. It's like, yeah, we know. Party animal. If I live feed Nostril, you become unconscious? I mean, that works. Alright, looks like you are not gonna be prohibited, or not gonna be allowed legs. Unfortunately, I don't really have any like low-tech meds, but I'll just do high-tech meds. So the way to do this is to install 2 peg legs, remove both peg legs, and yeah. I mean, it's not like their faction liked me, so it's really not a problem. And this will actually train some medical, too. So you probably hit a medical 11 as a result. There we go, medical 11. If I wanted to min-max this, I would wait to... Oh, that's both lefts. Remove the legs tomorrow for more medical experience, but I'll just do it now, so I don't forget. And now, neither of them can fight back or flee. You were just blood bags. By design. Well, it's interesting to have 2 mortars just chilling here. Both of the mortars have almost no barrel durability. If I was smart, well, I didn't really decide when they attacked me, but it would be ideal if the raiders had repaired the mortars before I forced them to fight us. So we have 5 shots, but like, you know, that's all I really need. Do I have survival meals researched for the caravan? I don't. But I do have a whole bunch of survival meals. In fact, we could grab more, too. I don't really need the research if I have them. Oh, perfect. Aggro in a daze. So once Aggro's out of the daze, it will be ancient danger time. So for the road meals, fresh meals can get us there, and then we have a bulk of pack meals already. So I don't really need the research done. But I can add it to the poll, because the poll just finished anyway. There you go. And with bionic replacements, there's not a lot of bionics that we need immediately. I mean, Aggro could use another eye. So maybe I'll make that. But his sight is really good as it is, so it's not like he really needs it. It just would prevent him from being hideous as a result of being disfigured. It's probably worth doing. Just his vision already exceeds 100, and there's massive diminishing returns for having vision any higher than 100, unlike manipulation or movement speed, which, you know, keeps paying dividends. Sight really doesn't, if you were wondering. We got another donkey. All right. Pulls up, or raffle timer up, rather, for donkey number 3. Is this donkey female? Nope, they're all male. Yep. Given what I did to the last donkey, this is going to be a sausage fest eventually. Pun fully intended. How much time is left on the Plasteel site? 26 days. You get a lot of time. It ain't exactly a sprint. It's a marathon. Inu, you don't even have things to do? What? Oh, I guess I'll queue up research ahead of... Because, yeah, that's probably the problem. Beer brewing. Seems to be the popular option. Let's resolve that. Come on, aggro. Snap out of it now, man. So once aggro's out of it, we will go forth and clear danger. Maybe we'll get a... I mean, maybe I should have waited to make the Bionic Eye until we opened it, because it's very possible I just get a Bionic Eye from the Ancient Danger, too. It's low chance. I don't think it was a gamble to do it, but still. So, Red Mist, how's your collapse? 53? It's definitely going up. We'll need resolution to it sooner than later. Is a shuttle option for map ventures? Yeah, shuttle is an option. Beer brewing's already done. My lord, that was fast. So, we could do orbital attack, recon armor, mortars, deep drill, vitals monitors, PSMs. I'll include shields, I guess, because I could make a better shield belt than the one we currently have. I'll also include gene processor, because it's possible that we make complex genes for Flip, who does not have genes, although Flip would have to make that decision ultimately themselves. We can also include maybe pulse munitions. Trying to think of anything else that I might want. That might oh, include battery? Sure. Battery and auto door. Well, I don't really want auto door because, you know, the orbital tech's better. Is streamer log on? Maybe, but like unlock. The inverse. We've been getting a lot of unluck. Colonists fighting each other and trying to kill each other, that kind of thing. You know, the usual. Seems like battery's popular, so I'll go with that. Well, Aggro, I must say, you've been, psychotically wandering for a long time. Surprising the length of time here. No, 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 get back. Oh, come on. Get back in there. And I think with the 5 farm animals we have, that's probably, I mean, we only have 5 people, so that's definitely going to be enough for riding, but also probably what we need carry weight for the lab, I'd imagine. I hope we don't need more weight than that. That'd be sad to go to a lab and then not have anything to need, or have more than we can carry back. Be unfortunate. All right, well, by the time the poll finished, we already got battery tech, so I'll just queue up pack meals and then poll again, because our research speed is like obscenely fast. Okay, I must know. Time in a mental state, 2.8 days. It's not his only mental break. How many mental breaks have you had? Where is that? Time in mental states. I think it's 5. Okay, so yeah, I don't know exactly how long this one has been, but it feels like it's been a while. I think he's done. He's done! Alright. As soon as he gets some rest and food, we will pop over the energy danger finally. Just been a long wait for him to resolve his little wanderings. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the Stalwart Ancients, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow ancients.